Friends, some places are not just mysteries for science, but it feels like nature itself has tried to hide them. In today's video, we'll explore 8 such places in the world that even science finds confusing, and whose truth is still not fully understood. Some of these places haven't been touched by any YouTuber or filtered on Instagram. But be warned, behind every place is a secret, and every secret opens the door to a new mystery. Friends, let's start with a place that feels like it came straight out of a magical world. We're talking about the Broncken Spectre. Imagine you're standing on top of a mountain. Fog is everywhere, the air is silent, and as soon as the sunlight hits you from behind, suddenly a giant shadow appears in front of you. It looks just like you, but much bigger. And it's surrounded by colorful rings, like a rainbow wrapped around it. This isn't a ghost. It's the Broncken Spectre. You can see this sight on the Broncken Mountain in Germany's Harz Mountains. That's where this strange and amazing natural phenomenon got its name. Now the question is, what exactly is this? Is it really a shadow? Or is it some kind of magic? Or is it a secret of nature that science still hasn't fully figured out? Let me explain it simply. When fog or clouds are very close in a mountain area and the sun is behind you, your shadow follows on the fog. But since fog is a thin layer and the sunlight is coming at a very specific angle, your shadow appears much bigger on the fog in front of you, like a giant. And the colorful circles you see around the shadow are called glory. They happen when sunlight scatters through tiny water droplets, a kind of light diffraction or bending. But the interesting part is, the Broncken Spectre can only be seen when the conditions are just right. The sun must be behind you, there should be clouds or fog in front, and you should be at a high elevation. Have you ever seen your shadow looking life larger than life, wearing a rainbow blanket, staring back at you through the clouds? If not, maybe you'll need to travel to Germany's Broncken Mountain and wait for the right time, the right weather, and a little bit of luck. The next place we're going to explore feels like a scene from a fantasy movie. Not land below and sky above, but a cave, and the ceiling of that cave shines like stars. We're talking about New Zealand's famous Glowworm Caves. The Waitomo Glowworm Caves are located on New Zealand's North Island, and every year thousands of people come here just to see this heavenly glow. But the glow isn't in the sky or in space, it's underground, in a cave. Another surprising thing is, these glowworms only spend a few months of their lives glowing. When they become adults, they live for only a few days, without eating or drinking, just to reproduce. And then, their light fades away. If you ever want to see nature performing silent magic, these caves in Waitomo will touch your heart. This is a place that may be scientifically possible, but feels unbelievable to the mind. Friends, now let's talk about a lake that looks like it belongs on another planet. A lake full of thousands of jellyfish, but don't worry, they don't sting. We're talking about Jellyfish Lake. This lake is located on Alemalk Island, which is a small island in the western Pacific Ocean. This lake is home to millions of golden jellyfish, which have a light golden color and move in a special rhythm, like an orchestra where everyone performs together. But the real question is, why don't these jellyfish sting, and why are they so fascinating to science? So listen, this lake is thousands of years old, and once was connected to the ocean. But over time, land changes happened, and the lake got cut off from the sea. Since then, the jellyfish living here have evolved to fit this new environment. Because there are no predators in this lake, the jellyfish have almost lost their stinging ability. Yes, this is the magic of natural selection. The stingers of the jellyfish here have become so weak that they can't harm humans. That's why people who come here swim with these jellyfish, touch them, take pictures, all without fear. Imagine how it would feel to be in blue water, surrounded by thousands of golden jellyfish dancing silently around you, like a dream. Friends, have you ever heard of a place where lightning strikes not once or twice, but over 200 times in a single night? And that too, every night, for months, without stopping? We're talking about a strange place in Venezuela called Katatumbo Lightning. It's near Lake Maracaibo, and it's famous around the world for a natural electric show that even science finds unbelievable. Now, just imagine, it's night, there are no clouds in the sky, but suddenly the whole sky lights up in blue and white flashes. The lightning doesn't strike the ground or burn anything. It's just a non-stop storm of light, and it happens daily for months. Sometimes even up to 260 nights in a year, almost every day. But the question is, where does this lightning come from? And why does it only happen in this one place? Let's understand it a bit deeper. The secret of Katatumbo Lightning lies in its weather conditions. The area is surrounded by mountains on three sides, and there's a big lake-like area in the middle. During the day, the lake heats up due to sunlight, and at night it cools down and adds moisture to the air. When this warm, moist air hits the mountains, it creates the perfect condition for continuous lightning. Scientists say the lightning here has electrical charges that stretch several kilometers, staying within the clouds. This is cloud-to-cloud lightning, which doesn't strike the ground, so it's not dangerous. This kind of natural event doesn't happen with this much regularity anywhere else in the world. That's why Katatumbo Lightning is also called the Everlasting Storm. Today, Katatumbo Lightning is a mystery to scientists, a paradise for photographers, and a heart-pounding show for nature lovers. But in truth, it teaches us that the Earth still holds strange powers that we haven't fully understood yet. So friends, that was our video for today. Have you ever heard of these places before? And if you had the chance to visit one of them, which one would you choose? Let us know in the comments. Until then, take care of the people around you and especially yourself. Goodbye.